Hello,
Hello,
how are you guys?
pretty good.
I gotta take a phone call. Hi. We'll just wait a couple minutes for people to join. Hello. You look very smart today with your glasses. Hello. Whoa. I like those lights. How are you guys? Okay, nice. Let's see, how many people do we have? Should be 14. And me would make 15. Hello. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes for people to join. I didn't create the link for the Google Meet until like right at 9:30, so we'll wait a minute. All right. Well, I'm going to record this just in case people miss it. So I'll post that to the same playlist that we used last semester that both classes shared. We do have some people moving around in different sections. So we'll just start. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody? Good. How are you guys feeling after that break? Better? Good. All right. Well, today I just want to make sure that you guys get connected to all the things that you need to get started for the week, and just go over kind of how we're doing the remote learning days. So we have 2 days this week together, and we have 2 days next week together. I'll try to look at the camera more than your faces over here. I want to look at your faces. I've got assignments for you every day that we meet. They're due on the last day that we meet of each week. So you technically, if you're busy today or if you're helping siblings or something during the school day, you can do them in the evening. You can kind of manage your time that way, but I do want you guys checking in every day at class. And I do want you getting things done every week. So I do want to make sure that you're not falling behind or not doing things. But beyond that, you guys can sort of do them when it's best for you. So what I would recommend is that you work on, whether it's today or tomorrow, try to do the assignment for today soon, so that next class, if you have any questions on it, you can ask during next class your questions. The way I have the homework set up before, it's a lot like before, but now you have 3 attempts per question. And if you get those all wrong, you can get a new version, and then you get 3 more attempts. So again, the idea is that try them, try to figure out what you're getting wrong. Most of them have videos with them. I don't know how helpful those will be, but I've made videos myself to go along with them. So hopefully those help. And if they don't, then ask me the questions. The class time that we have allotted is a perfect time to ask me questions if you're having trouble. But you can schedule time at the end of the school day. We have like office hours from 2 to 3. You just got to let me know. Like try to do it earlier. So like don't try to like come in at 2:50, because if I have nobody scheduled for any time after 2, then I may leave before 3. So just let me know and try to schedule it earlier if you can. But 2 to 3 is time that I can make for you if you schedule that. So if you have questions and it didn't quite work out where you could ask those questions in class time, you do have time any day to try to see me at the end of the day. Does that make sense to you guys? Awesome. So today, I hope it's not too rough. It's basically a complete review of what we ended with last quarter. It's a review of the transformations of functions. So, it's like shifting the graph to the right or to the left by adding a number or subtracting a number in with the x value. Or you could shift it up and down if you just added the number off to the side of the function. So it's that kind of stuff. And it's reflections. So where do you put the minus sign? And I have a video that reviews that for you. A lot of the questions are like questions that you had last quarter. There might be a couple of questions that are a little bit different. Hopefully you can figure them out. If not, again, each question, you have 3 attempts. And then if you burn through those, you can get a new version. And then you have 3 attempts again. And there's no penalty for getting them wrong, unless you get them all wrong. So the idea, again, is not to just spam with guesses, but to try to figure out what you're doing wrong. Try to figure it out. And if you're burning through your attempts and you're not getting it, still save your last couple of attempts and ask me questions during class would be best. But if that isn't possible, then try to make time with a meeting with me after school, and then you can ask me those questions. And these are practices, but you do get points for them. So hopefully this works okay, where I give you a short video and a short assignment for each day that don't fall behind, but again, you can kind of manage your time. So for this week, everything is due at 8 p.m. on Friday. So you have a lesson for today, you have a lesson for Friday. They'll both be due at 8 p.m. Friday. So you kind of have your leeway. But there's one assignment is available for next week. I'll have the other one available soon, today or tomorrow. So it'll be the same next week. The 2 assignments for next week will be due, what is that, Wednesday is the last time I see you next week. So it'll be due 8 p.m. Wednesday next week. So don't fall behind, but you have some leeway as to when you want to do these questions. I know some students have younger siblings that are also remote learning at the same time, so sometimes I need to kind of help them, and it's easier for you to do your assignments in the evening. So you guys can manage your own time, but I don't want you falling behind. I do want you checking in, and try to get, so like for today's assignment, try to look at today's assignment And if you have the chance, even next class's assignment before next class, so that you can get as much help with any questions that you have next class. Does that make sense to you? Sound reasonable? Good. Okay. So let me make sure that you guys can get connected to everything that you need. I know on the preview day last semester, we kind of hurriedly rushed sort of through getting you guys connected to the new MyOpenMath for this semester. I'll copy over the resources eventually that I had for last semester. But are you guys able to get onto this semester's MyOpenMath? So if you go to myopenmath.com, log in. On the left, there should be hopefully 2 classes that you're enrolled in. One of them should say Spring 2001. If you don't see that, let me know and I can help you get into that. Otherwise, if you click on that, you should see just like one block that you can expand. And it should have, right now, there's only 3 assignments visible, but there's a video from me for each one of those where I try to explain the topic and a little bit on how to do them. I hope that helps you get them done. Most of them have help videos that I didn't create myself, so those might help too. But then if that doesn't help, then you should get individualized help from me. Anybody have any problems with getting into MyOpenMath?
What is the password again?
So if you don't have it, on the left with the courses, you can hit enroll in a new course, and the course ID, I'll paste that into the chat here, but I'll also read it so if people are watching this video after the fact, that the course ID is 96178, and the enrollment key is Open Sesame, all one word, OPENSESAME. And you should see 3 assignments.
Which one is the one we're supposed to do today?
The one that says number 1, that's a review of transformations. Hopefully it's familiar to you. I just figured you guys probably need a refresher. And then number 2, we might have looked at that a little bit, but I think it's going to be mostly new. I hope it doesn't. I think it's not too bad. 3 might be a little bit trickier, but I don't think it's terrible. And then I'll open up 4 once I make a video for that. So you have 2 for this week, 2 for next week. They're due on the last day that I see you each week at 8 p.m. So these ones for this week, the first 2, 1 and 2, will be due 8 p.m. Friday. And then 3 and eventually 4 will be due 8 p.m. on Wednesday, because that's the last day I see you next week. And the reason I'm doing the last day I see you is so that you don't wait till the very last day of the week and then you have like other classes that on a day. I don't want you guys to get buried if you put things off too long. Is that good? You guys have your hands up? A couple of you? And I see little hands on some of you. Any questions from me or? You guys doing okay? Does this sound reasonable or? All right, well, do you have any, so no questions for me right away? All right. right, then I would suggest that today, if you have the time, if you're not busy right this instant, during class time's opportune time, but if necessary, it's okay to manage your time differently. But I would say that right now would be good if you have the time to maybe check out that video I made, try the first homework, and if we all log off in a minute here, so I close the video recording, or I could keep it going. I guess it doesn't matter. You guys can pop, I'm going to stay here, and you guys can pop back into the Google Meet if you have questions today before class gets out. So that'd be my recommended thing for today, is you can log out or you can stay on mute if you want, and then try these. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, you can ask me questions next class. You got something, Jacob?
Okay, so for my username, it's what my email is. Then the password is Open Sesame.
No. Let me look up you.
Mr. Sotelo, if we're
You just chopped out. Could you repeat that? Who said that?
Paige, I just asked if we're allowed to go. If we're
Yeah, you are.
all right. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. It looks like you're not enrolled yet. So, oh, you need your password for the login. Okay, let me go back to the last semester, Jacob, and I will try to get you.
Wait, so we can sign off if we're ready to start the assignment?
Yeah, and I'll still be here if you want to pop back in until whenever class time ends.
Okay.
I already finished the assignment, so
Did you?
yeah.
Good job. Do you remember if you were an A day or a B day last semester, Jacob?
That was B-Day.
Okay. Your username was jacob.kolb, and I do
Okay.
not know your password, but I can reset your password to
Okay.
something. Is that Nick? How are you doing, Nick? I guess you lagged right when I asked.
Yeah.
Were you able to log in?
Hmm?
Then you'll need to enroll in a new course.
Okay.
Do you see that button? When you log in, it should take you to the home screen, and on the left side, you should see the old course that you were in, and then there should be like a button for enroll in a new.
I will probably see that once I know what my password is.
Do you need me to reset your password?
Yeah, I guess, or something like that.
All right. Your password will be pickle. Oh, I need
Pickle?
one more pickle 123. All lowercase.
What was the old password?
What's that?
What was the old password?
I can't see your old password. I can only
Okay.
reset your password.
Okay.
It's like a security thing. So like if you use the same password at different sites, like I couldn't know your password and then log in on your other accounts, it hides it even from me.
1, 2, 3. New password.
Are you making like a new password or something?
Well, it says enter old password and then enter new password.
Oh, the old password is pickle123.
Oh,
And then you have to make up your own password so that now I don't know your password, you know? So you make up a new one, and then you probably have to type it twice.
okay, now enroll into a new class.
Now you're enrolling? Do you, like, so when you log in on the left, do you see just one class there? Then, yeah, there should be a button for enroll in a new class. Did you click that? Then in the chat here, I put the course ID and I put the enrollment key. Did that work?
Yes, it did.
Good. So in the new course, do you see one block that if you expand it, there's 3 videos and 3 assignments?
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, if you watch video 1, that's for today. That video should be a review of what we ended the last semester with, transformations. That's the shifting things up and down, left and right, and reflecting them. I don't think I did stretches this time. Maybe I did. Then that's the review for today. And then next class is something a little bit new. And then the next one is for next week. And I'll have one more for next week once I finish the video for that.
Can.
All right.
Can.
All right. So if you want to start that now, you can. Try to look at it before next class. So if you have questions, you can ask me next class. If you have questions right away, you can pop back in before what, 12:30 or 10? What? 10:30, right? Yeah, that's when class ends. So, all right.
Can.
All right. Do you need anything else from me? All right. Well, good luck with that, and I'll talk to you next class, if not sooner. Have a good day.
You too.